Barry Beebe is a retired Baptist pastor who returned to his home area in Wentworth Center in 2016 after working away for many years in the ministry. Barry burns firewood to heat his home, and several years ago he began stacking his piles to create various shapes, including a ship, a castle, and a fort.
Every year I build my wood pile into some figure, and this year I decided into a kind of a country church, a rustic style country church, and I call it the Church of the Wildwood. It's all built of ash wood from our family property, and the old song Church in the Valley by the Wildwood, so that's where I got the idea. And I built it for my grandkids to come and play in, and nieces and nephews, and anyone who wants to drop by.
This year, however, he decided to stack his wood in the shape of a rustic little church, and in keeping with an old song called The Church in the Wildwood, he decided to name his new creation The Church of the Wildwood.
Our kids were over from PEI, and so the whole family came in, and we sat down or stood, and my grandson, who's 7, he wanted to be this preacher, so he got up and told us things about God that he could think of. And my granddaughter, who's turning 11, she wanted to say a few words and sing, and so we sang some children's Christian choruses in here. And
it's certainly an eye-catcher for anyone passing along the Lake Road portion of his property, and is built so that one can walk right inside. Barry's Church of the Wildwood was realistic enough that it even prompted his 7-year-old grandson, Ben Beebe, to conduct some services while the young lad was visiting from PEI.
My grandson, he wanted to have a service every once in a while, so we had quite a few services in here. He enjoyed doing that.
In Wentworth Center, this is Harry Sullivan for Saltwire Network.